If you're subscribed to my channel, you might have noticed over the last month, I have often brought up the Xbox One generation and I will compare it to the current generation. Now, I would do this pretty often to where a longtime subscriber, CJ Miller, said, now, if Dirt can go 2 months without going over Xbox history, I'll be happy. And I feel him because the Xbox One generation, well, for some people, was kind of painful. Now, we know the history, Dirt, don't do it again. We know the history. We know that Xbox botched the Xbox One launch and they were never able to fully recover throughout the generation. That's why I'm in awe of what's happening this generation. The positive Xbox content I've been seeing, the positive Xbox articles, videos from the media, from YouTubers, from everybody. I mean, these things have me in awe. Like, wow, what a night and day difference when you compare it to last generation. And it's crazy to me that I've seen like pro PlayStation websites actually criticize PlayStation and give Xbox credit for some of the moves they're making. We all know that things that Xbox has done with Bethesda and Xbox Gamepass early this generation has caught a lot of people's attention. You know, Push Square is a pro PlayStation website, and they have some interesting things to say regarding what they feel the PlayStation should pay attention to and what they should do to compete with Xbox. Did you guys hear what I said? They're saying what PlayStation need to do to compete with Xbox. I mean, that's crazy. You never would have said that shit last generation. And I'm going to be honest, guys. We all know that I am an Xbox guy. I'm Team Xbox. I don't have my PS5 yet, but I will get it sometime this year. PlayStation is going to sell well. They're going to have great first-party software. We know that. We know these things. But it's just different now. It's like Xbox is making moves that has some PlayStation fans like, wow, that's a pretty good move. I wish PlayStation would do that. And that's something that never would have happened last generation. Not even close. Well, anyway, Push Square had an article called What's Next for PlayStation? And there were a couple of pieces of this article I really wanted to go over. I'm going to go start it where he said, we've seen it complete its acquisition of Bethesda, effectively dwarfing Sony's first-party operations, while its Game Pass initiative, regardless of financial viability, is making games like Returnal look like daylight robbery in comparison. Now, he's obviously talking about how Returnal is a $70 game, while Game Pass has tons of software in there. They have a big third-party AAA exclusive like Outriders going in Game Pass day and date. So a game like Returnal, that looks pretty good to me, but it doesn't look $70 good to me. That game is going to be $70, and a lot of people might say, I wish PlayStation had a Game Pass type of service. And I think that's fair. You know, it's okay. Like, as an Xbox fan last generation, even though I had a PS4 Pro and I played all of those great exclusives, there was times I wish Xbox had some great games like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2. Yes, I was envious, wishing that Xbox would have high quality software like that. But that never happened. But that was last generation. And like I mentioned, this generation is so far completely different. Xbox is investing in software, they're investing in their brand, and most importantly, they're investing in Xbox Game Pass, which is a great service to gamers like me. I'm a grown man with a mortgage, I have 2 girls in college, and yes, I'm doing well for myself, but at the same time, if I can save money, loving to play video games and loving to do what I like to do, it helps me out having a service like Xbox Game Pass. Still able to play the great games that I want to play, just not taking as much money and costing as much money, I should say. Well, anyway, something else that Push Square said in this article that caught my attention was the strength of the Japanese giant's first-party studios is not up for debate, and its pipeline continues to be among the best in the industry. But with Japan's studio shutdown, media molecule seemingly tethering to the largely unpopular dreams, and Sony's San Diego making MLB The Show 21 for multiple platforms. The formerly unstoppable PlayStation Studios is beginning to look a little light. Now, this is coming from Push Square, like I said several times already in the video, a pro PlayStation website. Now, there's other people from the media like Paul Tassi, who's a journalist over there at Forbes.com. He did a video saying why he is leaning towards the Xbox Series X over the PS5 at this point. He started off the generation playing PS5 mostly, but there are some things he doesn't like about the PS5, and he broke those things down. He said he didn't like the UI, he didn't like how you play games, like backwards compatible games that was PS4, now they're PS5, the PS5 upgrade. No, it was a whole thing that he said, and you guys should check it out if you really want to watch the video. And to see a video like his with the dislikes not being crazy, it's more upvotes than downvotes. It's something you just didn't see last generation. There's plenty of other YouTubers saying, yo, why I feel the Xbox Series S is better than the PS5, or why I'm choosing the Xbox Series X over the PS5. This is a different time. And as an Xbox fan, this is incredible to see. And just remember this, y'all. All of this positive stuff is happening for Xbox, and their games haven't even dropped yet. Just imagine where their games start to drop on a regular basis. You know, Fable, Hellblade 2, HaloInfinite, all of those Bethesda games. I mean, the future is so bright, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know what my black ass is doing for new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.